Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 here with Rangers. We're about to head to Italy to take on the rather considerable might of Atalanta. Got players out injured for this one, but we should be okay to full strength team. We're going with our Catenaccio style, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. We're going to be quite defensive, try and be rigid and try and be tough to break down. In possession we'll go in more direct passing up to the front two here, play for set pieces, try and see if we can load the box from some free kicks and stuff, be more disciplined, extremely low tempo. We're going to be playing narrow, try and cut off these spaces in the middle here, force them out wide, and then the three centre backs hopefully, pardon me, should be able to deal with crosses. In transition we're going to try and slow the pace down and regroup. We're going to counter. Hold on. When possession has been won, we're going to try and counter as quickly as we can. When possession has been lost, get back, regroup, don't counter pace, don't counter press, get back into your shape, and when the goalkeeper has the ball, slow the pace down. Right. Out of possession, we're going to defend narrower, lower line of engagement. We're just going to drop back and let them play with the ball pretty much, and see what we get out of that. In past Football Manager games, you've basically been punished for trying to play defensively, so hopefully we'll get joy out of this and they won't just hammer us all game. The three at the back will be Goldson. Goldson can be the libero. Again, pronunciation, but he'll be playing as a deeper defender. He'll tell you exactly what you get out of this. The libero drops behind the defensive line, aiming to sweep up through balls, pick up extra attackers and make goal-saving tackles, blocks and interceptions. His exceptional athleticism and reading in the game enable him to cover the defensive errors, take possession of loose balls from deep position, secure possession. However, he will also roam forward and support in the midfield when the team has possession. So that's what he's going to do in there, Connor Goldson. Is he the best for the job? According to the stars, he is. He's got decent athleticism. He can play a pass. So yeah, he's probably the best for that role. The other two positions will be filled, I know, not him, by Katic. Obviously Goldson will be the man in the middle. Katic doesn't have a side preference. Goldson also doesn't. And the other one is going to, of course, be Joe Worrell, fresh off his hat-trick in the previous game. Also doesn't have a preference with footedness. He's right-footed. Katic is only right-footed and Goldson is only right-footed, so Worrell's going to be the best one to play on the left there. The right wing-back will be Tavernier. You can see Dennis Diekmeyer there, who's on trial. We are offering him a contract. I'll show you his stats real quick. Dennis Diekmeyer, there he is. He's apparently better than both Tavernier and Flanagan, so we are going to try and bring him in. He is a good player. He's a really quick player, actually. Experienced player. 173 games with Hamburg there. He's also played for Nuremberg during his time in Germany. Got one German under-21 cap, so we're going to bring him in as well. The anchor man there in the middle of the park is going to be Ross McCrory. It's a big, big day for him. Playing in there, trying to shield the defence. On the left-hand side, I mean, it's saying that Barisic can't play it, but he can play as a... Hold on, what? Yeah, defender left and midfield left. Surely you can play in the middle of that as well. Wing back left, wing back. Is it support? No, it is defend. Okay. Where are we? Wing back, defend. That's exactly what we want him to be able to learn. You can already do regular wing back, regular left back, of course. Tavernier's there in the middle of the park now. The Mezzala, which is the more attacking role in there, will be Ryan Jack. And the deep lying playmaker is going to be, where is it? Lassana Koulibaly. I'm actually going to change that up just personally for him and allow him to be a ball winning midfielder. The two up top, fairly obvious, is going to be Kyle Lafferty as a deep lying forward and Alfredo Morelos as the advanced forward. Bench will be Fodringham, Macaulay, Flanagan, Halliday, Arfield, Kent, Ejaria. There's Candias as well. There's quite a lot of other players I'd like to get in the bench here. Do you know what? Never mind Halliday then. We will also bring Candias onto the bench there. Umar Sadiq doesn't get no place on the bench. And Ejaria is also there in case we need to go for something. If we end up like 4-0 down, we might as well go for the away goal. But this is currently what we're going for. Try and go over there and contain them and see what we can do, frustrating them. They're going with a forward three. Zapata, Barrow and Alejandro Gomez. A lot of trouble that could cause us. But they are very narrow, so maybe a chance to get forward down the flanks. We are, of course, very narrow as well. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to cautiously tell them, go and impress me. I'm surprised I couldn't tell them that we were underdogs. Surely we're big underdogs for this. I'm going to shout to them that there's no pressure. Barrow immediately picking it up from a throw. Comes in and bends it wide. I'm annoyed at how that opened up. The whole point in this bloody tactic is to be narrow, so they can't do that. As it's Gomez gets it back out wide. Cut back. Great challenge. Jack picks it up. Come on. Counter. It's forward to Morelos. Running wide. Beats a man. Go on. Find Lafferty. Morelos whips it in. Lafferty. Oh, that was close. Hopefully we can create more chances like that though. That was good stuff. I'm going to praise them just after the 15-minute mark. We've got through quarter of an hour at 0-0. We created the best chance of the game so far. They've had more possession, more shots, as you'd expect. We're just trying to sit in and grind this out here. 6-1 shot count, over 60% possession in their favour. It's annoying that we couldn't score that chance. And there they are coming forward. Nicked by Barisic. Koulibaly finds McCrory. Barisic now. Take your time, slow it down. There we go. Koulibaly takes his time into Jack. McCrory, lovely ball to Barisic. There goes Morelos. It's a great pass. Come on. Whips it early. Kyle Lafferty 1-0. I've never said that with so much enthusiasm in my life. Katic out wide to Barisic. Morelos should have been on his bike there. Barisic whips it deep. Lafferty again. Good save, Berisha, and cleared. Excellent first half. What a first half. 1-0 at the break. Oh, I'm going to passionately say very happy with that. I'm delighted with how that's went so far. Launched forward. Well done, Barisic, heading that away. Masiello coming forward, and certainly something's going to happen here. Whipped in away by Barisic. Freuler. Pasalic deflected, and Musa Barrow. Is that Modu Barrow there from Swansea or wherever he played? No, it's not. It is a different guy. Musa Barrow. Looks to be full of pace as well, the striker. But it's not bad. It's still one apiece. That's decent. Encourage the boys. Don't want them to get down. Conceding that equaliser. 1-1 is still a very good result. Barisic, can we get it better though? Flicked header by Katic. A good save, Berisha. Honestly, this could be better for us than 1-0. We're playing very, very well today. As we go into the 70th minute. At one apiece, I'm going to take Ryan Jack off. Scott Arfield will come on for him. Very, very good so far. Let's shout. Just tell them to tighten up as we go into the last 10. One each. I would have snapped your hand off, or one each. Right, tell them to tighten up. Just make these subs now. We'll go... Nah, we won't go Flanagan. Or will we? Nah, we'll go Flanagan for... Tavernier. No. Undo. Flanagan for Tavernier. You can't really play a wing back, but it's not that much different from being a full back. We'll make the last sub. We'll bring Jaria on for Koulibaly. And Berisha will take a long kick. It's won back by Atalanta. Darun out wide. Come on, hold. Ali Adnan wide. Beats a man, whips it in. It's teed up, and it's Freuler, and it's 2-1. Damn it, that is harsh. That is harsh. 2-1's not a terrible result though. We can certainly work with 2-1. I'm annoyed that he turned it round, but do you know what? I'm going to sympathise with them. Unlucky boys. It would have been nice, but it wasn't to be. I think we can turn it round. A 2-1 defeat away. I think we can play more positively at Ibrox and get the win. Bristol City and Nottingham Forest have made contract offers to Caelan Hines. I have also made a contract offer to him, and we'll see whether or not he wants to take that. Or both want to loan Kyle Bradley, the centre back. No bother with that. He doesn't look that great. He's a hell of a strong boy though, with 20 for strength. But other than that, it doesn't seem too impressive. We are going to go back to the tactic we've been playing in games we've been expected to win. We're going to go back to that, as I say, for the next leg against Atalanta. Not got much more to say on it. We're up against it though, 1 goal down. Ross McCrory again training well. He's basically been training well every week, Ross McCrory. Umar Sadiq training poorly is quite annoying. They've pretty much written him off. Looks like an absolute donkey in real life. I don't think Caelan Hines is going to end up joining us, but it doesn't really matter that much. It was more of a punt to see if we could work with the boy. But if he ends up going to West Brom or something and wasting his career, then we won't be too bothered by that, as Stephen Kelly will go on loan to Clyde. And we just await the Atalanta game now. Doing some defensive work which will break into some attacking work. Dennis Diekmeyer will be joining us. A good free signing to pick up. Plenty of Bundesliga experience. He will not play, of course, against Atalanta, but he is better than Flanagan and Tavernier at right back, so that's good stuff. A couple of scout reports coming in. John Suter is a good player, but they won't want to sell him. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, obviously a good player, would probably be more of a loan than anything else. Jordan Jones at Kilmarnock would also be a good signing, but they don't want to sell him. He's an okay player. I mean, he can dribble, he's got a bit of flair, and he can run, but other than that, I'm not sure he would be good enough to play on the left-hand side, particularly when we've got young Middleton out there, who I see as more of a long-term option after Ryan Kent inevitably goes back to Liverpool. I think the boys who came in did quite well out in Italy against Atalanta. Caelan Hines goes to Stoke. Ultimately, obviously losing that game 2-1 is a disappointment, but it's a chance for guys like Kent and Ajaria to come back in and show a bit of quality. Incidentally, stuff that I'm firing through right here that I'm going to come back to off screen, I will show you at the moment, as we just accept the normal bonuses for everybody. So like scouting competitions, this kind of stuff will come up. Portuguese Premier League, I'll click Scout. Start the assignment, no particular instructions. Same with the Eredivisie here. We'll skip the German Cup because it's basically the same teams as the Bundesliga. Championship, yes. Bundesliga 2 or Bundesliga 2, absolutely. Spanish Second Division, yes. Ladbrokes Premiership, yes. Italian Serie B, yes. I'm going to skip most of the cup things. League 1's probably as low as I would go. Ladbrokes Championship, there might be a player or two in there as well. Other than that, there's nothing really there that I'm going to scout, but we'll definitely come back to that. And also this scouting meeting stuff, a couple of players who are coming up here. I'm just, sending them out to get proper scout reports on these guys, or I'm offering trials if the guys are on a free. That's how I found Diekmeyer, was by doing this. So I'm not particularly out looking for anybody. If you've watched our Football Manager 2008 series, you do know that I obviously go into all this and do the player searching and all this kind of thing, but I'm not actually actively looking for somebody. I would interestingly sign Omar Niasse here, but 5.5 million's richer than we have. Apparently we made an offer for this boy. I don't think we did. Maybe I accidentally tried to get him on a trial when I meant to just scout. Kyle Bradley away to Arbroath, that's fine. Just, it's all about this Atalanta game now. We do not want knocked out of Europe. But it's likely we will get knocked out of Europe by Atalanta. They're a good side. Queen of the South want to loan Middleton? Absolutely not. He's going to be getting game time for us. We've got the draw should we get past Atalanta. There's too many teams to draw it manually. We've got an easy draw if we get by Atalanta. I think Atalanta obviously going to be the hardest team we're likely to face. Chris Boyd would be a good signing. That's just a little bit of entertainment scouting him. Marcelo Trotta would interestingly be a good signing. 25-year-old former Napoli youth, yep. He looks a decent player, but doesn't look that great. Havard Nielsen, 1.2 million would be available for. He's another forward. He looks a decent player, but nothing more than that. This guy looks pretty crap. Manuel Badu would be a good player, but would be richer than our blood. Upa Manyisa, looks a decent player again, but I think we've got enough cover in the middle of the park. 1.7 million for Lucas Piazzon is actually a pretty good deal. He looks a pretty good winger, but again he's out in the left where we have Middleton. I also scouted Akram Afif, a name which will be familiar to any of you who followed our Football Manager 2018 campaign. I'm going to get more information on him because he was a boy for us in Football Manager 18. It'd be interesting to bring at least one or two back from the last campaign. However, it is now all about, as I say, Atalanta. Let's pick the team. Let's get aggressive and into their faces. Alan McGregor will be the goalkeeper. The right back will be James Tavernier. In the middle here it will be the Goldson. Will it be Goldson and Katic? Yeah, I suppose it will be Goldson and Katic. Left back will be Barisic, of course. Will be Ryan Jack and Lassana Koulibaly in the middle of the park. On the right hand side it will be Daniel Candeas. Well, or will it be Arfield? No, it'll be Arfield. Arfield's played better than Candeas so far, even if that's not his natural position. Ejaria will be the man in the middle there. On the left hand side it will be Ryan Kent. And the deep line forward will be Alfredo Morelos. On the bench, Fodringham, Worrell, Flanagan, McCrory, pretty much picking itself this. Lafferty along with Middleton and Candeas. Move Lafferty up a little bit. That's the team. Let's get at them. I was actually interested to see how they line up. They go exactly the same. Not showing us any respect whatsoever. Freuler, the man who got the goal, is a key man for them. He looks decent. I don't think he looks that good. I think we can beat this lot. We owe them after what happened last time. Let's get some revenge. It would feel a lot better now at kickoff though had we not conceded that late goal. Were we not one goal down going into this fixture, it would feel a lot better, I think. Corner, Barisic whipped, header away, picked up by Jack. Ejaria, it's been pinched. Duvan Zapata now leading the counter. Alejandro Gomez, options in the middle, goes wide. Whipped in, Duvan Zapata. 1-0 to Atalanta, and all of a sudden we need two. That stings. I still think we can do it, and let's be honest, this is what happened to them over in Italy. We grabbed that early goal and they managed to come back, so I think we can do it as well. But it's going to be a tough ask. Like, come on, push forward, show us something. Arfield's cross, easy for Berisha though. We need to win this ball when it comes forward. We do not. Pasalic heads it to Darun and Barrow and Freuler. It's out wide. Queuing up in the middle. Barrow just over the bar. They've been very effective today, it has to be said. We've created absolutely nothing. 1-0 to them at the break. Again, this was the lead that we had in the first leg, and they managed to come back, but must be said, it does not look particularly good. Arfield can come off for Candeas because he's done nothing. And Morelos is going to come off for Lafferty. Lafferty got the goal in the first game, so you never know. Maybe he'll do it again. But we need to show some passion here. Don't just go down. At least show some fight. Here we go. Let's get a quick one. Ejaria losing it to Darun. Tavernier nicks it back though. Jack. Tavernier back to Jack. Cross to Kent. Ejaria! And it's one each. Come on. Exactly the same as they did in the first leg. A quick goal after the break. A belter of a goal, it must be said as well. Here we go, quickly. Barisic, Koulibaly beats his man. Barisic whips it in. It's Jack! And it's in. It's 2-1. Perfect start to the half. Keep pushing forward here and get the goal that we need to get ahead in this game. Right, we're going to extra time currently. 20 minutes or so left in the game. What a second half. Came out absolutely firing after that break. I'm going to give the boys a wee bit of credit here. They've done really, really well. And they've changed now. They're going with a 3-4-3 basically, or a 3-4-2 2-1. Toloi plays it forward. It's nicked. Candeas to Tavernier. Ejaria slip it through. Kent whip it low, and it's in. And it's Daniel Candeas, and there's 5 minutes left for Atalanta to come back. I did not expect this. To be honest, I expected to go out with a whimper. If I'm going to be 100% honest, when we were 1-0 down at the break and we created absolutely nothing, I was not confident. Let's go very defensive. Alright, be disciplined. We'll get very much creative freedom whatsoever here. In transition, regroup, hold your shape, slow the pace down here, out of possession, lower line of engagement, narrower width here, tight marking, stay on your feet. Passing intensity, no urgency whatsoever. Don't prevent the short distribution. Let's just be as defensive as we can be here and try and get through. Of course, 1 goal for Atalanta knocks us out still at this point, but if we can hold for 5 minutes, then we manage to get past the Italians here. Big test for us. Middleton will replace Kent right now. Kent, who of course has 2 assists, has a great half. Come on, just hold. Oh no, it's Alejandro Gomez now. It's over the bar, right, come on, you better take 5 minutes to take this kick, McGregor. 5 minutes are added, come on, hold. Right, come on, we've nearly played 6. Tavernier forward, yes! Oh, what a second half. They deserve passionate praise for that. That was really special, lads. Nobody gave us a chance, and we've somehow managed to come back from 1 down at the break, scored 3 second half goals, and we have knocked out Atalanta, and we play Levski Sofia of Bulgaria in the next qualifier. But what a result. That is sensational stuff. Chuffed is all I can say. Amazing. What a result. Ejaria, actually the key man there with an 8.3 and a belter of a goal. I wonder if we could sign any of these guys. I mean, ideally Ejaria and Kent, we would like to keep both of them. And Koulibaly, actually. He's on loan from Angers in France. 2 million. He's probably more likely to be able to be signed than Ejaria or Kent. What's Kent worth? 4.2. Maybe we could get Kent, actually. He doesn't look that great in terms of his stats. But what a result. Beating Atalanta 3-1 there. After the break, they had absolutely nothing to offer. Let's just review these stats and everything here. Not action zones. Match stats, please. There we go. 13 shots to their 12. A very even game. 7 on target to just their 3. 59% possession. So we did well, and going defensively over there worked. We managed to get ourselves a goal. We only lost by the 1 goal, and we got back to Ibrox and we managed to beat them 3-1 on the night. What a result. And that sets us up for Pitodri away to start the league campaign before we're away in Bulgaria against Levski. Brilliant. Could not have asked for better. What an episode that is. Our first real test, and we've passed it, not quite with flying colours, but we've certainly passed it in very exciting fashion. Hopefully more games like that to come in Europe. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have done, please drop down below and leave a like on the video. Hopefully much more exciting games like that to come in the future. Of course, you can subscribe to follow the series, to follow the action here as we develop the club throughout the season. Hopefully maybe see if we can pick up some of these loan players as well as we go into January, maybe make some offers for them. Or maybe it'll need to be next summer. But as I say, subscribe to follow the series, and mostly just thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time when we're taking on Aberdeen at Pitodri, and then we're in Bulgaria to take on Levski.